In this video, we head over to Let It Ride in Boulder City, Nevada for some incredible one-wheel action. But before we get there, we run into some trouble and have to fix a flat tire.
Well, felt the vibration, and then I remembered I forgot to turn my tire pressure monitor on, and I heard it, so I then turned it on, heard it beeping, and it said fast leak. Looks like I got a tire going flat here. Gonna have to swap it out. Kind of sucks being on the side of the road like this, but I'm a long way from an exit, and there was a decent sized pullout, so I just got to figure out how to get the tire down. I got one underneath the trailer here somewhere, and I got a hook inside there. We'll get it figured out. All travel days can't be easy. Sometimes you get hurdles thrown at you. Question. You know, when I put all this together at the house, I put everything in the boxes in the back of my truck here. Not sure which one it's in, so I'm gonna have to dig. Not sure how much of that I got recorded because it looked like I accidentally shut it off at some point, but we got the tire swapped out. We're hitting the road here, and we will see you guys in Boulder City. Well, we're here boondocking out in the middle of Boulder City desert. Let It Ride 4 one-wheel race. Got a few extra campers here today. We've been here by ourselves for a little while, and we're in the process of setting up the tents and stuff, getting ready for the race. You can see down there we got a little bit set up. Heading down, we're gonna move these tents around so we get it all set up for everybody. we're going to be here about 7 days total, completely off grid. So we'll see how well our tanks hold up. It'll be the longest we've gone without being able to fill with water or anything like that. So it's going to be fun. It's race day. Last minute preparations underway. Which way do you take? Do you take the B line on the right or the pro line on the left? You might be able to tell how steep that is by the size of the cars down below. Last bit of practice before the race starts. Here goes Chabre.
Enjoyed that crazy one-wheel action. Next week, we'll be heading over to Jessica's cousin Travis's house in California, where we'll visit Big Tree Park and a couple other pretty awesome places in California.